Don't worry about that.
Hi, this is Peter. I'm not able to take your call, so please leave your name and number at the tone, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Peter, it's Alex. I didn't want to leave this on your machine, but I'm not sure I'll ever get the chance to see you again in person. Peter, nothing in this world was worth what I did to you. I wish I had the words to tell you how sorry I am. The truth is, I think you're the most wonderful guy, and I can't tell you how horrible I feel.
Is everything okay?
I'm sorry. This was a mistake.
Obviously.
Can I call you a cab?
It's so late. I'll leave first thing in the morning. Good night, Peter.
Who is it?
Peter, it's Alex. I know you'll never return my call, so I had to come and see you in person. Peter, I begged my editor to pull the story, but he wouldn't, because the Globe is nothing but a filthy tabloid that caters to the lowest common denominator. And the truth is, I would be better off working behind the counter at Bergdorf's, because then at least I wouldn't be ashamed of what I do. So, I'll understand if you never want to see me again, but I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to redeem myself in your eyes.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's fine. Alex, she's a friend. Not that I owe you any explanation.
You know, maybe we are better off never seeing each other again. It's been nice knowing you, Peter.
Listen, those records better turn up, or else your warehouse is going to be crawling with federal marshals indiscriminately sifting through every piece of paper you've got. Fine. But if they're not on my desk by noon tomorrow, I'm issuing a subpoena.
Fairchild, what the hell is this?
Since when do you read the Globe?
I make an exception when one of my attorneys appears on the front page. Peter, do you have any idea how damaging this is?
Personally, it's very embarrassing to me.
Don't
but aside
confuse
from that,
Peter Fairchild's good looks with a shallow sensibility. The truth is, he's a dedicated assistant DA assigned to some of the city's most delicate cases. He told me that at the present moment, quote, we're going after people in the mayor's office who have been untouchable for years. Peter! What could you have been thinking of to mention that sort of thing to anyone? God knows what'll turn up in tomorrow's paper.
This is the end, I'm sure of it.
Well, right now, I'm not inclined to take your word on anything, but I do know we've got some major damage control ahead of us.
Hey, whatever I can do.
Thanks. But you've done enough already. I'm pulling you off the case.
Morning, Jack.
How do we do with that pre-trial hearing?
Judge ruled in our favor. Trial's pushed back till next month.
Good, so you have time to spare to work on our investigation of the mayor's office.
I don't understand, Jack. You just took me off.
We'll be grateful you're getting a second chance. Thanks to your night out with the Globe reporter, all City Hall knows we're up to something. And since our cover's been totally blown, we need a way to throw everybody back off track, including the Globe. In fact, starting with.
So what can I do for you?
Take another night out with that same Globe reporter. Leak the wrong suspect's name to her, let her think it's a scoop. Globe runs a story, everybody's fooled, including the girl who fooled you.
You mean Alex Bertoli? I don't know, maybe I should be out for blood, but I'd just rather keep my distance from her.
Well, aren't we noble?
Actually apathetic. It's over and done with.
You already spilled your guts to her once. I think you can manage to do it again.
Jack, I'm sure she feels terrible about what she did.
Terrible? About a page-one story in the Sunday Globe, the biggest break of her crappy career? You, of all people, know how the press works. Why protect some two-faced tabloid reporter?
It doesn't matter. She won't take my calls.
She's still a female, and you're Peter Fairchild, and I don't intend to blow this investigation.
Minutes, please. I'm just doing some final fact-checking.
You checking facts? This must be a first.
Peter, what are you doing here?
Don't worry, I'm not going to sue. I won't even shatter your kneecaps today.
Meaning you're just here to humiliate me?
Meaning I just wanted to see you. Have dinner with me tomorrow night. Despite everything that's happened between us, I can't help thinking that something's still there. And I don't want to turn my back on it. Do you?
Well, this is a 180-degree turn. Is your supermodel friend out of town tomorrow night?
La Belle Park, 8 p.m.
So by the time we had hung the last canvas, I looked around and I thought, this could be it. The breakout show that puts me on the map. I already know the art is great. All I have to do now is make sure it sells. Fairchild, will you do me a favor? At least yawn so I know I'm not eating alone.
Sorry, Nikki. Big case had a new twist today.
Which you can't discuss, I understand. But you will be at the gallery tomorrow.
I don't think I can. I might have a date.
Must be pretty major for you to miss an opening of mine, so tell me, anyone I know?
Alex Bertoli.
The reporter who wrote that story on you? I'm sorry, did I miss something here?
Obviously, this is confidential. It's an order from my boss.
The DA is making you take this girl out.
I know how it sounds. He's got a game plan. And it's not like she doesn't owe us one.
An eye for an eye. Men are so mature.
There's more to it than that. And I feel guilty about what I'm doing to Alex.
You always were the exception to the rule. Can't you just tell your boss no?
Sure, but I didn't. And I don't think I will. Guess I'm not an exception after all. I was worried you weren't going to show.
I still don't understand why I'm here. Does this mean that all is forgiven?
I said I wanted to see you, didn't I? You look really beautiful, Alex.
Thanks. It's really nice being here with you, Peter.
And I can't hold a grudge forever, especially where you're concerned. So, now that I've seen your ace reporting skills at work, I think I can actually put them to use.
I already got one scoop from you, and it nearly ruined my life.
So you're not interested?
I'm suspicious. Why would you, of all people, throw a story my way?
You're not suspicious, you're paranoid. All right, consider that subject closed.
Not so fast. At least let me decide if it's really a scoop. What, now you're gonna make me beg?
You know how I mentioned we're going after this guy in the mayor's office?
Uh-huh.
Well, we're up against a wall. And the more we poke around,
The more suspicious he is of your poking. And you think some reporter will make him rest easy.
a story in the Globe would smoke him out. For you, it's a win-win proposition. An unnamed source slips you the story, and you take full credit for the scoop.
You'd really give me the name of this guy?
At this point, I have no choice except to go to another paper.
And there's no ulterior motive here.
What other motive would I have?
I'm not sure. You could just be trying to win me back.
Start taking notes. I'll only say this once. Anyway, that's what we've got so far on this guy. I'm sure you could find out even more. But what do you think?
Oh, what do you think? I think it's a great story. And a change from the stuff I'm usually stuck with. Cheap shots like my night with Peter Fairchild. No offense.
None taken.
I've never been to a restaurant like that. By choice, I mean. They're always so snotty. I swear they can tell I'm from Staten Island. It's like I got the zip code stamped on my forehead.
Come on, Alex. They treated you fine.
Only because I was Peter Fairchild's date.